Going on, you motherfuckers? Real quick. Man, quick reparations about who comes on here. Come on, YouTube. I know you tripping. Send out those notifications, buddy. Send out those notifications, buddy. Oh, you got COVID, J. Marcus? Damn. What's up, John Doe, C. Vesey? It's Devin. What's up, V. Polly? V. Polly look like he just got slapped with a tennis racket. What's up, Mark? What's up, Boston Queen? Justice. See, I got straight teeth. What's up, Star? I'm Addiction. Yeah, good salute to y'all. Man, oh, you say you want the intro music? That nigga said it was Roland Martin there. Jay Wiggins said, you know the goddamn answer to that, boy. That nigga on my ass is Roland Martin was there. No, man. Rally was great. The rally was great. Got to meet Dr. Short for the first time, face to face. Oh, you saw it? I didn't even know it was streaming. I didn't even know it was streaming until like some people text me afterwards. It was a good turnout. I got put some of the pictures up on on YouTube. On IG, I put some pictures up. I didn't even know it was streaming until like after I got on stage. If I knew it was streaming, I would have cracked way more jokes than I cracked. Are you in the crowd later, Jay? Oh shit! I wish we had a chance to meet. What's up, Bismarck T? I'm glad I didn't meet your sorry ass. You said Taharka Bay was there? Nigga Larry said stream his hands. Larry, nigga, I'll gorilla slap you, hoe ass nigga. Larry, I play whack-a-mole with your skull, boy. No, I did not know you was in there. I walked through the crowd a couple times. I met a lot of people. It was dope. Fight for life. I'll answer that question if you can count from 1 to 1,000,000. Then I'll answer that question, bro. Yeah. Larry, I'll slap your head against the side of the wall. Your head will bounce off that wall, and I'll slap that hoe again. Watch, watch, Larry. Hey, Larry. Y'all know, franchise said his son is playing the University of Houston in March. We accomplished getting your mama's drawers wet. That's what we accomplished. When she heard me speak, her drawers got real wet. That's what I got. That's what we got accomplished. If you want, somebody asked what did we? Somebody in the chat room asked what did we get accomplished. I said we got his mama's drawers wet because I saw her in the crowd and her knee started buckling when I spoke. I think that's what we accomplished tonight. Don't ever ask me no stupid ass question like that. Don't you hate when people come around and dumb ass questions and expect a real answer? What the fuck is your problem? This ain't the place for that, nigga. Can't say that shit. Like, we over here just having a good time. I'm just over here trying to have a rowdy recap. Because you know when somebody says, what does that accomplish? You know that's a loaded question. You know no matter what you tell that person, it's never going to answer whatever they want. That's called a loaded question. And I'm not stupid, you dumb motherfucker. Niggas always trying to mean. You still got crust under your fingernails from Pornhub and want to come Nigga, wipe the cum crust from under your fingernails before you come typing talking to me. Some dumbass out of here. Some people just angry to be angry. But back to you, Larry. Franchise son is little Caleb. He's playing. He's playing in your city in March, end of March, last week of March. Thank y'all, moderators. Those people don't get any kind of attention around here. They have to come into class and be big. You can't come into class and be disruptive and expect to get attention for you motherfuckers that got put on timeout. If you come back in here with that, I run a very respectful room. What's up, Miss Porsche? So, yes, I think I'm gonna go to Houston at the end of March, and I'm telling people in Houston because I know Larry gonna try to punk out. I'm telling the people in Houston, y'all can find a boxing ring for me and Larry. Let's do it. Knock this little nigga out. I'm gonna knock Larry's bangs into a Pat Roddy Wave match, and then gonna wake up with bangs. Then go to bed with a slick back. That's gonna be for one punch. Bah! One punch is gonna do it. Quan, you don't get your money's worth. Quan, you don't get your money's worth. Well, Quan, I don't know if you'll get your money's worth. This fight's gonna last all of 4 seconds. The time it takes me to walk to the center of the ring, the time it takes me to wind back, and the time it takes me to knock this nigga out. Well, I'm sorry, 14 seconds. Because he's gonna be on the ground at 4. The referee gotta count to 10. Yeah, Larry. Yeah. I appreciate that, Bastille. Like I said, I didn't even know they were streaming. But the energy of the rally was really cool. This is what I gotta say about that. I got here. What's up, Bruce? Yeah, good meeting you too, brother. Well, there's the thing about the rally. I got pulled up about 10:30, 10:40. That's about 30 minutes before, and it was already crowded. You had your you had your RBG folks out there. You had your all different factions of Black America out there. You know, and so it was all cool, man. The people were cool. I don't know what the numbers were because we didn't have anyone taking count. I'll tell you the whole plaza we was in was full. I'll tell you that goddamn much, including people spilling over into the sidewalk. Because when I have a video, I'm gonna put it up here on IG. It's up on IG. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. But that's early, and it was at that point it was like 3/4 full. This whole little mall we in packed out. Wasn't no issues or problems. I didn't see any congressional people, but they knew we was here. But look, they didn't need to be here. They didn't need to be here. They ain't gonna be in office soon anyway, most of them. Nah, I didn't have those. Or I heard people were saying Taharka Bay was up there. I had no clue who Taharka Bay was before Tariq pulled out that goddamn mask. Now when I'm thinking of him, I forever think of that mask that's Tariq out. Because I never knew who that dude was before that. I never heard of Taharka Bay. But then I saw that picture. I was like, man, that look like a nigga that cannot get hurt. You're gonna have to shoot that motherfucker with an elephant gun because if you sock that nigga, your knuckles is done. You could have Tyson Fury gloves, nigga, with stuff with metal. That shit's gonna affect your fingers more than him. I was like, damn. But I heard somebody told me I didn't see that dude up there. But yeah, I didn't. Oh, he said he's in the back of the crowd. Yeah, man. But it was dope. Connie was here. I know Connie already. It was dope seeing Connie. I'm so glad. I want to thank Connie for the tell. Because if I'd have had that conversation with Connie, I wouldn't have came either. Um, I got to meet Brother Kaba. We talked for a little bit. It was great seeing him. I never met Brother Kaba. I've interviewed Brother Kaba, but I never met him. And then I got to meet Brother James Smalls. Man, me and Mr. Smalls talked. Me and Mr. Smalls talked for a while, man. It was just, man, it was so dope listening to Dr. Smalls talk. I've been listening to Dr. Smalls more than anybody. It was dope meeting Dr. Smalls. It was dope meeting Randy Short for the first time. It was dope meeting Tesla and Jade too. Jade is hella cool. Yeah. Also, are you guys saying that was I did see some people in the back. I did see some people in the back. So I don't know what the fuck going on. We back? We great? We back? Okay, yeah, we back. We back. Okay. Yeah, Jay was great. No, Dr. Carl Spencer wasn't there. I met Boyce. Boyce Watkins was there. Um, man, it was just dope seeing that. And I met from Twitter, Black Alpha Network. I love listening to that brother's Twitter Spaces. Torian Rain, I met him. Torian Rain's a solid brother, man. It was good meeting him. Torian, uh, it was good meeting him. Black Authority was there. Oh yeah, Raheem Shabazz. Yep. Man, Tariq was cool as hell. I will say, this is my first time meeting Tariq. This is my first time meeting him, and Tariq was hella cool, man. Like, you know a lot about a person when you shake their hand, and look in their eye. You know what I mean? And that's a solid individual right there, straight up. A brother that says what he means and means what he says. A brother that, yeah, that was man. Tariq was hella cool, man. Hella cool. First thing that nigga said was, "Damn, man, you almost tall as me. Why do you?" Hey, question. Why do y'all be thinking I'm short? Now RZA didn't come, and I saw RZA earlier this week, and as of earlier this week, he said he was coming. But I do know when I saw him, I saw RZA a few days ago. I think on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. I saw RZA. He had just missed the Rock Newman show because of some flight issues. So I think they fucking with RZA. I don't know what happened with RZA. I was hoping to see him again today, though. I was hoping to see him again today. RZA's a solid dude. I met RZA a couple times, and I will say this: RZA Islam is another person that he's the real deal. A lot of these niggas, a lot of people that be running their mouth, I don't trust them. I just don't. But I'll say this about RZA. Meeting RZA Islam, I think I could say he wasn't there today, but I met him recently. But meeting him face to face let me know that look at this dude, he about to get hit. He almost got hit. Almost. Look at it. That's why your car fucked up now. Um, RZA, when I met him, I mean, very, very solid. Very solid. His character. I met his fiance. She's beautiful. They look great together. You know what I mean? And just he seems like and same thing with Tariq. they both just when you meet them, they just seem like just flat out 100% pure grade who they present to be. You know what I mean? No bullshit. Yeah, Cold Crush, you always underestimating me. Hey, Larry. All right, boy. Yeah, That's what everybody was saying. Everybody was like surprised at how tall I am. I'm like, dude, y'all be thinking I'm short. Like I was like, you niggas think I'm a little meat bar rolling around this motherfucker. I'm 6'2", goddammit. And I told you niggas that before that I'm 6'2". You just thought I was lying? What the fuck I'm lying to y'all for? I'm gonna like saying I'm 6'2", and then you niggas meet me, and all the women is taller than me when they put their heels on. How would that look? Hey, what's up, Ricky Francis? Nice to meet you too, brother. Oh, Ricky, I wanted to go smoke with you. I was like, man, I was there to see. I wasn't planning on going and speaking. I was planning on coming out here, sitting somewhere in the back, and lighting one of these. That was my plan. My plan was to come, sit all the way in the back, stand in the back, have like 3 or 4 blunts already rolled, and just change, sit back there and listen and do this all the whole. That was my plan. But they called me. Jay called me last night, like at 10. Man, that was a good hit right there. Shit, my lungs, my lungs. Hey Larry, when me and you fight, that's gonna be like that old video game Ring Kings. Uppercut your bitch ass so hard, boy, you gonna go flying 15 feet. Yeah. He said, yeah, I saw TBA was there. Okay, okay. Man, salute to TBA. That's dope that TBA was there. That's dope. Yeah. And I swear to God, and Larry knows this. If Larry was there when I spoke, I would have 100,000% most definitely hit him with an inside joke that y'all would have laughed at, but it would have pissed him off. I do that all the time. Like with my friends, one of my friends in the audience, I be hitting niggas with them double entendre jokes or shit that won't even be a joke. It won't even be funny to y'all. I'll say something that you guys would totally miss. It would just be something I'd say. But that shit was vex Larry's punk ass. Somebody asked, how was TB there? And nobody knows what he looks like. Maybe because he took the pictures? I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like people. A lot of people have hangups over TBA, hiding behind the camera. I don't like. Look, I don't. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of people out there that knew me today, and I don't like that shit. It's cool, but to tell you the God's honest truth, I'd rather tuck in the middle of the crowd and light my blunts and have a good time. That's what I'd rather do. When it, when people and it isn't just that like it's like that. You know, back when I used to do comedy, I ain't really did comedy serious in about 4 or 5 years. But when I did comedy serious, you know, that would be a thing. And fuck if I know accolades. I would if I wasn't already out there already by the time I got online, I would have done it PBT way too. Y'all see how I be when I be at home? When I be at home, where do I be? I'm never on camera at home. I'm either at my computer with a picture up the same way TBA and Professor Black Truth do, or I'm on my porch in the dark doing this. Fuck you niggas looking for. I got information. But some people be like, I want to see you. But no, but everybody's different. I can't judge it. I can't judge it because some people really are visual learners. Some people really do take in information best by looking at who's ever speaking. So I do want to respect, like I respect that. I'm not saying those people are crazy for it because there are people who are visual learners. And then visual learners, I'm more for the audio learner motherfucker. I ain't gonna be on camera like that. You're right. I don't even look like, even like the way I listen to YouTube. Everybody might as well be PBT because what's up, Amar? What's up, Walter? Because like when I'm listening to Tariq or I'm listening to Vicky Dillard or anybody, I'm not watching them. I'm usually driving. My phone's sitting in my passenger seat or on my charging base. Usually my phone in my charge base on a charge base in my car. But I'll be listening to Tariq. And they'll be on camera, but I ain't watching. And then they say, okay, now I'm looking at something on camera. I may look down on my phone real quick and see if it's what they're talking about. Then go right back to driving. Even when I'm at home, when I'm at home, I'm like watching. I'm like I'll either have a game on, basketball game, which I don't know how much basketball I'll be watching. Fuck, they doing a Kyrie, but I I'm not watching. I'm at home, and when I'm at home, I'm either or I'm on my computer. I'm doing some other work, and I've got the shit playing in the background. Oh, he said her brother called Tariq Show and confirmed that he saw TBA in DC. Okay, that's what's up, man. Even though so it's like it doesn't matter that we don't know what Professor Black Truth looked like or Jason Black. It doesn't matter that we don't know what they look like. The fact that they give us the information that they give us, and the brother's energy was obviously still there today. So hey, energy is a collective thing. Yeah, they're all not perfect messengers, and so yeah, you're right. Rush Limbaugh was doing a radio for like 10 years. Like that's where I come from. I come from the old days of radio. The old days of radio, didn't nobody know how these motherfuckers looked. My favorite radio DJs to this day, the cast that was on Kevin Slow Jam and James on KJLH. I don't know how that nigga looked, but his Quiet Storm mixes of the '90s was the shit. You had you had I didn't know how Art LeBeau looked until the motherfucker died last month. Like I didn't know how I grew up in a world where I didn't know how people on the radio looked. That was always a mystery. And then you will finally see them on a billboard or at an award show, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's a big bubblehead nigga. I see why he on the radio." But you didn't know. You didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know Akil was a. I mean, we didn't know Akil. We didn't know Theo was an Asian. Tom Jordan looks like a set of pig nuts. That's how that nigga look. That nigga tan. That nigga tan pink. That nigga standing in the sun and look like a strawberry shake. So Yeah, Dr. Randy Short did set it off. Dr. Short is great. Dr. Short is great. 94.7 away. This nigga said Theo looks like one of Otto's Bush boots. Yeah, much respect to Dr. Randy Short. Dr. Short came up looking like he was ready to cut some heads off. You saw the way Dr. Short was dressed smooth and a motherfucker. I don't know how he wasn't sweating his ass. It's hot as fuck out here. Wearing all that black. Dr. Short came dressed like he came from the Matrix. He said to our brother, that's what's up. Yeah. Shit, Dr. Short was just smooth than a motherfucker. Hey, I'm about to set up a Discord community, y'all. How about that? There's gonna be 2 tiers. It's gonna be the free tier and the Patreon level tier. The people who are on Patreon are gonna be part of it. If you're already part of Patreon, you're automatically on the tier. But both tiers are gonna be cool because I'm gonna use Discord to goddamn announce when I'm going live. Because they don't be sending out these notifications like that. Yeah. Who called you an agent? Yeah, I'm gonna do a Discord. That way I can get notifications and shit, man. Because what I'm about to do is like I gotta get back up to my room, but I know when I get in the elevator, this hoe is gonna cut off. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do is wait, hold on. Maybe it'll just do like it just did. Maybe it'll disconnect and reconnect. Let me see if that'll work. I'm done smoking. Any cars coming? Man, last night I had to get across the street. I'm just like he's gonna take off. Last night, man, told y'all when I get to a new city, I gotta walk. I went down to I walked down to the lakefront. I rolled 3 blunts. Walked to the lakefront, walked back, then walked down to I walked down to I'm gonna let them go up. I hate getting in the elevators with people. You know? No, I get in the elevator. I like being alone. I don't like being in the elevator with people till they finish. Okay, cool. All right, cool. They go. But nigga, then I got on one of them scooters, and I took that scooter down to the motherfucking Capitol building, and then I took it back to that big ass Washington Monument. What's up, man? Yes, sir. Oh, my key. Cool. Out the elevator. Out the elevator. Let me see. Got that? Yeah. So yeah. Okay, cool. We y'all didn't get disconnected. I tell y'all what I will be doing though. Sometime while I'm in DC, cinnamon French toast crunch. See what that is? Yeah. Not yet though. Not yet though. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Nah, I don't need no dispensary, man. I ain't need no dispensary. Soon as I landed, I got hooked up with a care package from the homie. Soon as I landed, care package came, and I'm good. Yeah, psilocybin. That's what that is. Yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing either tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know yet. What's up, Breeze Omega? Good meet you, brother. Hey, Larry, nigga. All right now. Yeah, I heard DC weed is expensive. Somebody told me that they got an eighth for $60 out here. Willie Beeman, I'm with you with the microdosing, but for me, bruh, an eighth of shrooms, that's a microdose for me. Promise you. Most of you niggas are getting knocked out on half a bar of shrooms. That one shroom bar, that'd be good to party with. And I'll see some lights. This nigga said rolling on. I got a question though. What the fuck Roland Martin eyes? What the fuck, man? What made you say that? You niggas is funny. This nigga said Roland Martin got his eyes on me. Roland Martin don't know who I am. And if he did know who I was, I ain't worried about no brickhead shaped nigga. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, Robbie Lott. What's up, Ben Frank? That nigga said Roland Martin got his eye. Cedrick Bell. Cedrick Bell said Roland got them hands. Hey, dog. Hey, let's think about that shit. What if Roland Martin had hands? Could y'all see that? Well, he what if Roland Martin got in the ring and then he started the little weak ass dances he be doing when he doing the fake ass alpha dances or Kappa, where the fuck he said he is from? Like, what if Roland Martin actually put some gloves on and started hitting niggas with straight rights and lefts and every time he unfurled them punches, them hoes was straight yeah. Hey, what if Roland Martin what if Roland Martin could really throw hands like Shane Mosley? Two box head niggas. That's it. Roland looked like a double thick Shane Mosley. Like if Shane Mosley drank beer instead of boxing, yeah. But except for Mosley, that box head kind of short and stubby. like could you remember what would you do if you saw a video Roland Martin boxing and that nigga was just firing that jab like a piston. That shit would be funny as hell. When is Roland gather group? Roland can't gather group people like that. That's because Roland hit like this. That nigga said the ass got an uppercut. That nigga three. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nigga rolling no punches that nigga rolling paw at people. Yeah. 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 I'm fucking with y'all. I'm supposed to be ordering a bottle of wine to get delivered here. Shit. I ain't got no goddamn wine. I'm fucking with y'all. You niggas. I was supposed to be getting some wine delivered. Damn it. Nah, man, but yeah, Boyce Watkins was there. It was dope, man. It was really dope meeting Dr. Randy Short. Yeah, I need some more weed. This is good weed. It's cool, but I gotta smoke For that, I gotta smoke 3 of them hoes back to back to back. Look, I just bought a quarter pound of weed in LA, and this is good weed. Like when I touched it, it feels good, it smells good. It's good weed. Like I can tell it's good weed, but the shit I smoke on in LA, that's another story. This is this isn't gutter weed at all. It's real good weed. It's good weed. I can tell, but it's not LA. Oh, that's what's up, Breeze. Man, it was dope meeting y'all, man. Yeah. Like this weed here was good. Like it had a good taste to it, good smell to it, good texture. I like the way it broke down. Who's Aaron Carter? You're right, Cali weed 60 your fingers. Like this, I crumbled it good. It was good, but it didn't stick to my fingers. Somebody said weed, wine, and mushrooms is pushing it. What do weed, wine, and mushrooms all have in common? Ask yourself that. What's the one thing in common weed, wine, and mushrooms have in common? They come from earth, from soil. Wine is in the soil. And it comes up and it's curated through a process. Weed comes from the soil. Mushrooms, that comes from the soil. Mushrooms, the mycelium network that connects mushrooms is what breaks down things in nature and returns things back to nature. The psilocybin, and not the psilocybin, I'm sorry, but the mycelium network within mushrooms is what allows trees to talk to one another. The mycelium network in mushrooms is what takes one tree and allows that tree to distribute its resources to other trees. And the mushroom is just the very tip edge of a mycelium network that's weaved under our feet in nature, the same way the internet is webbed. The same way when you look at the pictures of the internet, how you talk about all these webs, that's the mycelium network that connects the mushrooms. And when you get the small tip of the end of that mycelium network called the shroom, and you ingest it, you get messages from the earth if you're wise about how you do it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to a word I say. I can just tell you about how I do it. You dig? So when you see things like the Black Music Family tree, that came out of a mushroom trip. All right? I've come out of mushroom trips with some real information. And then I take that information that I got divinely downloaded from the mushroom trip, I write it down, and when I'm out my mushroom trip, I bring it to earth. I bring it into being. That's how DwannBrown uses mushrooms. How you use it, I don't know. I'll go into a mushroom trip and listen to music. Hell, if you really want to understand why I was able to get some of the connections that I have in music, I found those in mushroom trips first, And then I had to go find books to verify what came divinely downloaded. That's why when I said I spent all that money on books, I spent well over $2,000-3,000 in books on that Black American Music Family Tree. That comes from a few of the things that came in it. I told y'all when I did this tree, 80% of this tree was done off the top of my head. The morning after a shroom trip. What's up, Chill Will? What's up, Robbie Lott? I tried to hit the Black History Museum. It's all booked up for tomorrow. So that's how I use mushroom trips. I don't know how you use them. Some people just have a party with them. I've never I can microdose and party, but I don't party on shrooms. I may microdose. I've microdosed like once or twice on while I was out. But when I shroom, I'm either by myself or I'm with my wife. But this candy bar I'm gonna eat tonight or not. No, we going out tonight, so tomorrow night I'm probably gonna do this shroom. I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be by myself. Yeah, I have looked in the mirror on shrooms and I told myself I'm God. Came out that motherfucker believing it. And I ain't forgot it ever since. If that's over your head, it's over your head. But anyway, I've used I've there's been other times where I've used mushroom trips really just to break down music. Because when you're on shrooms, not a heavy dose, but when you're on shrooms and listen to music, man, you hear every layer. You hear every nuance. You hear every small thing about a song. So I'll go into a shroom trip and I hear some shit in the song, and I'll be like, yo, Muddy, that's where Prince got that from. I've been listening to Muddy Waters, and I'll hear a certain guitar riff, and I'll be like, yo, that's where Prince got it from. And then I'll go through my Prince catalog, and I'll just be playing Prince until I find it. Because you may not remember the song. Sometimes you remember the song, but sometimes you don't remember the song, but you remember the album. So I'll go back and play that album and be like, oh shit, that's where Prince and Muddy connect. And then I'll be like, okay, since I'm doing this Black American Music Family Tree, this documentary, these niggas ain't gonna just believe. They ain't gonna believe me if I just say I told that in the mushroom trip. So sometimes I'll go back and buy a book and read that book to reference something that I already heard, something that I just put together like that. But I'm like, let me go ahead and just get a book for these mundane niggas. You write Fact Life, you feel all the sound. You feel it. I told y'all, man, with me, I was I had a for real mental block creatively for like 3 or 4 years, man. It was a mushroom trip that got me out of that creative mental. I was in mental block real heavy from 2015 to like 2021. No, about 2016 to about 2021. Creatively, nigga, I was blocked. I know y'all saw me on Craig Facts or whatever, but and y'all follow me here. People first started following me in 2020. I was still hella blocked, man. Like I was blocked. I mean, mentally, I couldn't, man, was nothing firing from like 2016 to like 2021. I would get some stuff that trickles out, but not to the level I could be creative. Even my jokes wasn't hidden. My even back then, my jokes wasn't hidden like that. Like y'all would laugh, but not what I can do. I know what I can do. You know, it's a difference between other people appreciating what you're doing and you knowing what you can, and you knowing what you can do but not doing it. Nah, not the way this mental block was at Cutie Smith. Nope. Some blocks are just some blocks are deeper than Bud. I had some real shit happen to me in my last job, you know what I mean? Not happen to me. But when I was working with them kids, I saw more trauma than any human should see done to a child. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw more trauma than any human being should see done to children directly. And mind you, I would have a caseload of 15 to 20 children at a time for well over 10 years in the worst part of the South Central LA. And I would always get the worst kids. Not the worst kids, I do not want to say that. The children with the most extreme behaviors because they weren't bad kids. So I went through so much mentally, I had to start blocking things out. But after you develop a pattern of behavior of purposely blocking things out, you start blocking things that you don't necessarily want to block. You become the Kembe Mutombo with every goddamn thing around you. So when you develop, that's why you guys got to check your mental health for everybody. Check your environments. Check the worlds that you're in. It's very important that you check that. Because when you get to a point where you're having to block out things just to survive, you get to a point where you block out the things that you don't want to block out. You know, but when you're somebody that I would be on the way to a comedy club, and I'm on the way to the comedy clubs in Hollywood. I'm driving I'm living in like Crenshaw district at the time. I'm leaving thinking I'm gonna get to the comedy club early, like, okay, I'm gonna get there about 30, 45 minutes early so I can just zone out and blah, blah, blah. Then you get a call from one of your kids that you work with, the one that haven't eaten in 4 days. Can you go tell jokes without feeding that baby? Now my job would tell me, you know, you got to get money from the ledger, and you only can do certain things on hours. But I got a kid calling me at 9:30 at night saying he hasn't eaten in 4 days. And I got to be on stage. The show starts at 10. I'm probably going to be on stage 10:30, 10:45, maybe 11. I got to stop what I'm doing and go feed that boy, that family. Because you can't just bring food for one. I got to bring food for the family. Thank God for them $5 Little Caesars pizzas. Thank God for them five. That job wasn't paying me shit. It'd take me goddamn, I would take an hour goddamn paycheck on a $5 Little Caesars, get like 4 or 5 of them hoes. That's an hour of work at that job. Thank God I didn't see. I've always been smart enough not to rely on no fucking job for my money. I've always had, if that was all I made, I really wouldn't have been shit. But that's what I was in when I was working mental health. So you in your late 20s, early 30s, you don't know how to handle that shit. You don't know how to handle that. So you block everything. You push everything away, even the things that you love the most. My head was fucked up. I had to go to therapy. I went to my job. My last job. My last job had me in therapy for 5 years. It was the first time for 3 years. Then I stopped, and then I went back for like 2 years. That's how fucked up my last job had me. Had me fucked up. Had me fucked. Larry was around, like, me and Larry cracked jokes, but Larry was around. Larry would tell you, that nigga seen it on me. That nigga Larry remembered me at one point, and then Larry remembered me after about my third or fourth year at that job. I was fucked up. All the way fucked up. So the therapy helped me cope with it. But the way therapy works, therapy helps you cope with shit. Therapy is don't really get you over it like that. Now, Kendall, the hypnosis, she the real deal. 2 or 3 of her sessions in hypnotherapy, nigga, was better than 5 years of talk therapy. I promise you that. Kendall, her hypnosis, the secrets of finding a good therapist ain't no secret. You gotta trust your instincts when you meet them. Look for a black therapist first, because you don't want a white therapist. You want somebody that has a watch it back. You can have a non-black therapist to a point. But if you really want to fix what's down deep inside, you need to have someone that you share a common cultural bond with. And that doesn't mean somebody outside your culture. That means foundational Black American therapists. That's what you want to find. Because you want somebody that has a common cultural bond. Because I remember, I'm going to tell you this one I stopped going to my white therapist. I had a white therapist and she was good. But this one I had to stop going to her. I had to stop going to her when Eric Garner died. Remember, Eric Garner was one that was choked out by the police in New York. That was the last. Eric Garner was the last murder that I saw on video. That was the last police murder that I saw, and I didn't even look at the other ones like that. I never seen a whole bunch of them, but the Eric Garner one, when he got choked out, that was it for me. And I went to my therapist because mind you, part of the reason why they had me fucked up because I be in these streets, man. You know how many times I've run across the LAPD? Brother Jason Black made a good point recently, talking about getting pulled over a lot but never getting a ticket. I'm 41 years old with a squeaky clean driving record. No tickets, no accidents. Never had a moving violation. 41, I've been driving for 23 years. And I drive fast in the motherfucker too. You ever get in a car with me, goddammit, nigga, we rolling. I was going up on that 110 freeway, the carpool, the upper deck, nigga. I hit it because this is one stretch where once you get past it, get on the upper deck, cops can't hide. They know where they can hide. You know what I mean? So, nigga, I be going 105 on that motherfucker. But then as soon as you get close to the end of that deck, you know, you slow it back down to about 83. Keep it there at about 83. But I've gotten harassed by the police a lot, though. Never no tickets, but I've gotten harassed a whole lot. Yeah, you got to keep looking for a black therapist because the white therapist can help you with. The white therapist can definitely help you with some of the surface level things. They can. I'm not, they can. But when you really start to get down deep inside, when you really start to get, you want to make sure you get a black. If you want a therapist, man, you need to hit up Kendall, the hypnotherapist. Her website is hypnosiswithkendall.com. Kendall Kendell, not A. It's with a DELL. Hypnosis with Kendall. She's dope. No, the white therapist didn't offend me. But what happened was when Eric Gardner died, I went to her and I was telling her how much I could relate to him that because I had a similar situation happen with me in the LAPD where it just was out of nowhere. I didn't get beat or nothing like that, but it could have escalated real fast. And it had happened maybe about a year before that. And I was telling her how that should affect me because I be in these streets. And so the white therapist, I ended up spending the rest of the therapy session counseling her. She was like, "You mean to tell me the police just choked somebody and nobody helped?" I was like, no, nobody helped. She said, this was on camera? I ended up counseling her. And I was like, it's time to make that change. We are the people. We can do it. Remember that song? It's time. Winans. Time to make a change. We are his people. We can do it. Exactly, Breeze. It shows how out of touch they are. That's why I say you get to a point with a white therapist. It gets to a point to where once you get to that point, they can't go any deeper. And mind you, this is back in 2014. This is back when Obama was still president. White folks could still act like wasn't nothing going on because Obama was acting like wasn't nothing going on. And so yeah. But so the mushroom trip, I had a one mushroom trip in particular about a year and a half ago where I approached it. I said, look, I have been creatively constipated 5 years now. I got a YouTube channel that people starting to watch. I be on Craig Facts, be on 5150, but I ain't firing the way I can fire. This ain't it. Like I used to go. And I don't go no more. Like for real, what's going on? I had to really sit down and like really, and I asked that shit. Then I went on a mushroom trip. Man, nigga, all the answers came on why I'm creatively constipated. Now I didn't get over it overnight. It was still a process, but I'm telling you, after 5 years of therapists, two different therapists, I done did, man, look at this all kind of really self-work. I could not put my finger on it. Nigga, I did one mushroom trip. That shit put the finger right on the top of all my creative constipation. And I wrote down what it was. Some stuff I was able to fix right away. Other stuff was a process. But at least I was on the right fucking path. Because I had been through the process, but I was driving in the wrong direction. Nigga, the mushroom trip, and then again, I am not a doctor at all. I'm not giving out any advice. I ain't saying you should do this. I'm saying what I did. What I did, what happened, what helped me out was that trip helped me see what a TI is. But back to the rally, man. The rally was so goddamn dope. Man, it was so many black people out there. And I'm from LA, so we don't get the only time we see that many niggas is at a Frankie Beverly and Mays concert. So that's the only time you're gonna see that many black people gathered as one in LA. A jazz festival, nigga. That's it. Hell, not even the Earth and the Fire. Not the last Earth and the Fire concert I went to was like goddamn 60% Mexican. Yeah. Were the agents there? Could have been. But I ain't gonna worry about them MFs. But man, the energy was good. The people were good. The energy was good. The people were good. It was fun. Somebody said to me, hell no, I ain't moving down to Atlanta. Nope. Too goddamn hot. Y'all about yeah? Nah, no. I'm good. Y'all got Warnock and Herschel Walker. I want. If I moved, I'd say one place I would not move to is Atlanta. It's too many niggas moving there. I like DC out here. DC is cool. I like this place out here. I like it out here. Nigga, I am LA born, raised, and bred, and I'm staying. I'm an LA nigga. That's who I am. Hell no, I wouldn't move to Atlanta. Nope. Hell no. Atlanta landlocked. Nigga, no, I need some water. Y'all gotta drive what? 3 hours to Savannah to see some ocean? I'm good. I'm good. I am all the way good. All the way good. Now I'm not going to that Wizards game. I was gonna go, but with the way the NBA moving, suspending Kyrie, the NBA just got a bad taste in my mouth with them allowing New Jersey. At first, I thought the NBA suspended Kyrie. I was about to be all the way done with the NBA, but now I see it's just the Nets that suspended him, not the NBA. But right now, it still just got a bad taste in my mouth. The whole product stinks. The whole product stinks right now, and I'm kind of disappointed because I was really looking forward to going. I was about to get some tickets down at that 100 level. I was about to get some in the first 8 rows. But the way the NBA moved, with them allowing Brooklyn gonna have to rectify that situation before. Nah, they're gonna have to rectify that situation. But yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope seeing all y'all too at the rally, man. Got to meet a lot of y'all. I might go back live again later on, but I gotta charge my phone because I don't know what I'm be doing tonight. But I gotta go. I gotta charge my phone. I gotta order this wine too. I gotta get this wine ordered up in here. Yeah, man. But yeah, that shit was fun though. Oh yeah, K Slade. Yeah, man, it'd been dope. Yeah, so yeah. But I might come back on later on with y'all, but I gotta charge my phone up. Order some goddamn food. I'll holler at y'all.